is repeat players. And big shout out to, this is a suggested topic from our friend Adam, otherwise known as Majorchaoz. What's up, Majorchaoz? How you doing? Oh, you better watch this video, man. I put you in it.
Oh, he'll definitely be watching. I actually spoke to him the other night. I'm gonna have dinner with Adam probably within the next week or so.
Oh, nice.
To talk about a completely unrelated project.
Ooh, exciting. But, so Adam ran into a situation recently where he went to a game, he booked it, he and one other person, I don't remember who the other person was, and they go to this game to find that players who have already played the game are there. They've played this game now multiple times. It's the same theme, the same room, and while he was in the game, he and the person that he was with were useless. They couldn't do anything.
Well, of course, because the people in it played it.
So, this question, obviously, the bullet point, should players keep doing the same game again and again? No, do something new. That's my opinion.
All right, I have other approaches to this.
How, as a game master or like a manager of an escape room, would you handle a situation where repeat players are in the same room as people who are first time to the game?
Okay, so we've tried to block this as much as we can. However, you don't have 100% control to block it every time. Now, here's protocol at Trapdoor. If you want to play the game again, that is perfectly fine, but it needs to be, we've gone as far as to give people half off.
I have seen that,
to do that.
I've seen that.
We have what's called our respawn discount, and we'll give them 50% off to play again.
I like that.
But
respawn.
Contingencies, A, it needs to be a weekday.
Okay.
B, needs to be a private game.
Exactly, to avoid spoiling the game for future players.
So what I'm getting at is that all of this needs to be preemptively set up. You can't just be like, hey, we're going to play an escape room tonight.
It is hard, though, when like a large part of people booking escape rooms is through websites like Bookio.
Yes. Now, having said that, we do have notifications on our website, like, that you can't play it, a second time without calling us. It doesn't mean people follow it.
Right.
We have had, I'm not going to say several, but a decent amount of instances over the years where, a group obviously has played the game and spoils 3/4 of it for whoever they're playing with. It sucks.
It's the worst, because you're going in for an experience, and it's supposed to be a new experience.
It's one of those situations of, like, these people are thinking of no one but themselves. You walk in, and, oh, there's other players here. Well, we've played the game, so obviously we're going to end up destroying the experience for these people, but screw them.
I mean, at that point, just play a different game. That's why I keep saying, like, my whole point, even at the beginning of this topic, was play different games.
It's
unless
totally
it's a private event, then
dependent
it's not bad.
Upon the game, though. For
That's
example,
fair.
We just had a group in Morristown over the last week that I ended up being game master for because we were overbooked.
Oh, gotcha.
And I had run Freak Show for them.
Okay.
Now, this was their first time playing Freak Show. However, and I don't have their actual list, but I remember I posted it on the team page after they had played. They played Escape the Architect. They played QRZ, I think, twice when it was in Red Bank.
Oh, wow. So they haven't played Poconos?
They played Witch Hunt.
Okay.
They played F5 twice.
That is a good one. I like F5 a lot.
They played QRZ in the Poconos.
Okay.
They played Boogeyman. They played Freak Show last week. And they booked Boogeyman again before they left.
Just to get it one last time before it's gone for a while.
Yes, but here's the bigger reason why they wanted to play Boogeyman again. When they played Boogeyman, and this goes back to some of the other previous things as well, and because I guarantee they're going to play QRZ again before the end of the year.
Possibly, sure.
Boogeyman is set up where if you're in a larger group, there's 2 entrances to Boogeyman. You could enter through Alan, the brother's room, or Lily, the sister's room, who's been abducted by the Boogeyman. They entered in Lily's room while half of their team entered in Alan's. And they never played that side of the game, the other side.
Okay.
So by the time that Group A got to the middle, Group B got to the middle, they had what they needed, they went to the Boogeyman's realm, and they saved the children. Now they want to switch.
okay, because that's still going to be a new experience for them because it's going to be on a opposite. See, that's a little bit different if you're going to play like a carbon copy of the exact same over and over again rather than going to a game that has replayability. Right.
QRZ, F5, oddly enough, because they're very good players, F5 they got killed in the first time and they lost.
Whoops.
So they went back and still had half the game to play.
Oh, wow.
They didn't want to have the ending spoiled, so they went back, killed the first half, and then still ended up like 40 minutes to do the second half.
The bar was tough,
just beat them up a little bit. But same thing happened with QRZ. So now the QRZ they played out here, I think they failed, but at the computer.
Oh, like at the end when they're making the cure?
So, but having said that, because of their group size, they didn't see a whole bunch of puzzles in the game.
So like one person saw one puzzle, another person saw another puzzle. Yep, that makes sense.
They subdivide into micro teams, and they don't really see what the other half of their group is doing. So now they want to switch back and see what they missed. They're probably going to do the same thing to Freak Show. Because they won.
These guys take their escape room seriously.
Yeah, they won, but they also missed out on a lot of content while the other group was playing it, and vice versa. So there are instances where there's reason to play again because maybe you didn't see half the game.
Sure, that's a different perspective that I didn't consider, and I can absolutely agree with that.
And we have had groups that get halfway, like with Witch Hunt, we've had groups that literally got to the halfway point and thought they won. And there's still another half of the game left once you get to that secret room.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So, prior to getting into that secret room without spoiling Witch Hunt, a new entrance presents itself, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is the exit. We've won," and that's not the case.
Nope, it's a whole other half of the game. Sorry, the work is far from over. Yeah. I feel that happens a lot too with QRZ in certain parts of the game where it's like, did we do it? Oh, another door open? Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
There's Mike bashing the mic. And we hope you'll join us next time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't below. Like, comment, subscribe. And